So what I wanted to share something interesting that I found out yesterday before we start today's class. Being in the role that I serve as the Imam, you have to provide counseling. Sometimes things are outside the scope of an Imam that he may not know about. Right? That's why we attend professional development courses and we further our ilm to be able to cater for a community and the issues that a community possibly faces. So yesterday I got a call from someone who was a convert, accepted Islam, and this is a whole discussion of convert versus revert, but we'll go with the convert definition because, or the convert word, because that is most appropriate. Whoever chooses to use revert, that's their prerogative. Anyways, so this person contacted me, and they would contact me regularly speaking about or seeking mashwara on issues that they were facing, coming from a mixed family that is strongly Christian. Mixed in the sense that some are strong Christians, some are not. So some have European background and others are Canadian. So they would divulge to me what they're going through and if they, how to sort of survive through it. So anyways, yesterday they told me that they were taking some substances, drug abuse, right? Mushrooms specifically. And they explained that while they were taking this, or they were, I don't know how you consume it or you smoke it or whatever it is, they were doing mushrooms and they don't remember it. But when they were speaking to the person who they were taking that intoxicant with, they spoke in Arabic. And that person later on told them that I've got Syrian neighbors. I know what Arabic sounds like. You're a white person. Why are you speaking in Arabic? So that person said, I have no idea. I don't even know Arabic. So then I asked that person that, did you learn the surahs that I had told you previously to learn, the short surahs, looking at the transliteration? And they said, yes, they did that. So they asked, so what does this mean? Right? What does this signify? So now this is a tough question, right? How are you going to be able to answer this, that a person doing something they're not supposed to be doing, and at that time, Quran came on their lips? So let's hear some suggestions from you. Anyone, what do you think would be the appropriate answer to give this person? So, and I'll hear your thoughts before I tell you what I said to this person. But it's a bit strange that when they're in that state, the words that come out is Quran. Anybody? Any thoughts on how to respond to that when they say that, what does this mean? Nothing? Gotta think about that one. Can't say jinn. Nope, can't say that. Well, this person does have a history of like issues with their mind, but no athar in this case. They memorized the Quran, they memorized a few surahs. But why is it that when they were in this state, that's when they recited surahs? Gotta go through this really quickly because we have classes to cover. But this is just something. Tricks of devil. Nope, shaitan wouldn't make somebody read the Quran. You lose inhibition. So, okay. Yes, in a way. Obviously, if you're taking mushrooms, then you're not fully there. You're hallucinating, right? You're not there. You're physically there. Mentally, you're in a different state. I'll just wait for this next suggestion that's coming up by the student that's typing, and then I'll tell you what Allah put in my mind at that time. Can't think of any. Okay, so what Allah put in my mind at that time was that I told that person that you were in a position, or your mind was in a state where either, like however you want to look at it, a person was very high and hallucinating and imagining things, or they were really low, asfala safilin, thumma radadnahu asfala safilin, right? The lowest of the low. The mind goes to that depressed, isolated state. In that, so this is what I explained to that person, that your soul reached to its depth and found the one thing that provided it anchor during stormy weather. And I didn't read this anywhere, but Allah put it in my mind at that time, and I told this person that, this is what I feel that this signifies, that at that time when your mind wasn't there, you were looking for some sort of adrenaline rush, some sort of excitement. The words that came out from your mouth were the Quran, because that is what gave your soul anchor in stormy weather. Right? Anyways, at that time, then that person did say that, you know what, thank you, I appreciate this, and I will stop doing this. And you applaud a person who makes that azm. They make that intention to not go back to sinning, not going back to taking drug abuse. But this isn't something where you'd be like, yeah, why did you take it in the first place? Terrible person, right? That would be something counterproductive at that time. So anyways, I just wanted to share something because it was inspirational for me in the sense that we look at the Quran and we recite the Quran. Now this is a person who accepted Islam, doesn't know translation of the Quran, but just the mere recitation and memorization of the Quran was a way for them it provided them that anchor and that realization at that time. And later on, then it stuck in their mind, right? Or that friend told them that this is what you were doing, and it played in their mind before they came back and they said that, you know, this is what happened to me.